So I had Papa John and I shared a mutual friend through, everyone's connected in some way in the world, degrees of connections. And so we were connected by two different people, and the opportunity to meet him and executives of Papa John's was presented. And I had just finished racing in Epping, New Hampshire with the Lagana team. It is by far, I consider them the best privateer team that is performs well on the track, consistent, and I needed points. So I'm doing that. My meeting was for Monday with Papa John's. Well, Epping got rained out on Sunday. We raced on Monday. We went rounds. It was so incredible. Well, our help, for the most part, had to go back to their regular jobs, and we were skeleton crew. So I was working on the car, doing what I love, doing the clutches where I came from, and I ended up getting two burns from the flywheel right here on my forearm. So long story short, they let me move my meeting to Tuesday with them, and this means no time to do dry cleaning, no time to, as I would prepare myself to meet one of the largest companies in the world and so prestigious. So I go and meet them, we have a great time, and John has told me to this day, he goes, I did my friend a favor, and he asked if you could meet us, and I wasn't gonna do it. I didn't know anything about the sport, but it wasn't until our group of people then went to dinner and we started really getting into the details of his life and his passion, and he asked about me just straight up. We were in the middle of talking about a funny car and the differences between Top Fuel, and he just instantly, what's that? Well, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have worn a long sleeve shirt. This is embarrassing. I told him they were like a day old burns now at this point, and he's like, they look just like my pizza burns. Like my wife and I, we both had the same burns, and then I divulged about my story of the year, his story that he is now in the Papa John's book, and everything just clicked from there. And he saw at that moment in time that I was in my career in the 2016 season matched perfectly when he had to sell his Camaro to then begin Papa John's, and I was at that spot. So that's why our car is gold. It represents the gold Camaro, and it represents hitting rock bottom and pulling up by your bootstraps and ramping up and going. And so he's been an amazing partner. The entire team of Papa John's has been amazing with all of us. So that's where we are today.